Laptop. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Rockin' Bleachman, logging in with you. Today I have my good friend here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Samuel, but you may call me the Shizamuel.
Alright, today we're going to talk about Mortal Kombat 11. Now, I already know there's a whole bunch of videos all over YouTube, and I'm still confused as to why there are people on there who have been on YouTube less than me that have already over 50,000 views. Yeah, you heard me. Over 50,000 views. And their chance hasn't even been on there. I've been on here for about 8 months. And I'm already getting a bunch of diss on someone's video. But anyway, we're here to talk about the predictions. My good friend here point out some very important ones. Go ahead and have the floor on your part.
What I'm thinking is, we were thinking like as far as rating goes, because at the very end he's still technically a good guy because he's calling out the new leaders of the Netherrealm, which was Liu Kang and Kitana, who are still revenants.
Yeah. And Sindel, which I'm like, okay, and we'll get back to 11, but let's not get back to 10 real fast. Why is it that I thought that the gamer's rule is if there's a character that's there, you should be able to play as them? They had Striker, they had Nightwolf, they had Smoke, but his new name is Nimra.
And Ninra, I think that's how it is.
Yes. And then who else did they have?
Sindel. The old lady with the really long hair.
Yeah, Sindel. Like, that's 4 characters.
Yeah, 4 NPCs. Oh, don't forget Baraka.
Oh, nah, they killed him. Like, that if they killed him, even during that's the end of it. But people predicted that that's not actually him.
Yeah.
But it might be him. There's a 50% chance he can come back. But those 4 characters alone...
Yeah, and unless you're playing on PC and you have like a certain mod in place, then you're not going to be able to play as them. And that's just for PC characters.
Right. Yeah, like those were 4 characters that were in 9, but they died. Oh wait, how does Striker die?
I think he was one of the casualties when Outward was invading Earth.
Oh yeah.
I want to say it was, I think it was when Sindel was attacking the Defenders of Earthrealm, and a bunch of them were killed off before Nightwing killed her, and they basically both died.
Yeah.
And then they were all resurrected as Quan Chi's revenants.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then those 4 ended up as NPCs in Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah. Like, it's a little bit overkill if you ask me.
For me, it's a bit disappointing because, like, one of my favorite characters was Smoke, and until he came out as DLC, even though he was the Cyber's version of Smoke, he was my favorite one of my favorite characters, and to see him as an NPC was a bit disappointing, and also, they didn't do much with him. He made like a quick little cameo, and that was it. Where is he?
He was hard to control. Like when they saw Tribor, it was like saying, okay, you get Sector, you get Cyrax, and you get Smoke. You're like, oh yes, I get to play as Smoke as a cyborg. I hope his moves are the same. They weren't. They were completely different.
Yeah, well, in Mortal Kombat 9, when you played as Cyber Sub-Zero, he had different moves. Some of them were the same, but he had a lot of different ones. So I think the cyberization of those characters kind of added to his moveset and made it different in some ways.
Yeah. Alright, now back to 11.
Yes. Yeah, what do you think they're going to do with Mortal Kombat 11 as far as like Raiden and the new leaders of the Netherrealm goes?
Okay, well, this is how I see it. They're still going to do the facture things, but I think they're going to do it as a 3-house. They're going to still have the Netherrealm. Well, it's going to be that's difficult because it's going to actually be 4 houses. This is how they're having it. They're going to have Outworld, Netherrealm, and then they're going to still have Raiden do his own thing, and then there's going to be just the human world. But most likely the human world is still going to be the special forces.
Right, and also, we all know that Raiden looks very different, kind of like an anti-hero kind of style now, since he repurified the Jinsei after... oh crap, what was that other god's name? Shinnok.
Shinnok, yeah.
Yeah, after Shinnok was defeated, he re-purified the Jinsei, and he was a completely different person. He's kind of like this sort of anti-hero now.
Yes, but I don't. Not only did Raiden purify it, I think he purified it by sending out his own energy into it. But while he was doing it, the evil came into him.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and in Mortal Kombat 9, they made an Easter egg of where Raiden is evil. Because his costume was completely black and his eyes were red. So that was an Easter egg for him being evil.
I don't know about that, because at the end of Mortal Kombat Armageddon, like Mortal Kombat 9 took place right after Armageddon, and that was when Raiden was wearing his all black and his eyes were red. And again, he was still technically a good guy. He just kind of had this anti-hero thing going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was necessarily an Easter egg, or if they were just continuing with Armageddon, but that could be that could be open to interpretation, I suppose.
Yeah. Now, that Raiden might be trying to. I think Raiden is gonna try to force like the factor of Sonya Blade's company that she's part of. I think he's gonna try and force them to join forces with them. That way, he can have both technology and magic against the forces. And the Elder Gods, heaven forbids them, that people are trying to convince the creators to have the Elder Gods, because I think you really play as the Elder Gods in Armageddon, right?
I'm not sure. I just remember the ending of Armageddon. I don't remember too much of it.
Yeah, because I think people want to play as the Elder Gods, because in some of the characters, and I know that a lot of them are cameo, like where the endings won't really be continued in the next game.
Oh yeah, they're not canon.
Yeah, I think that some of them, some of the endings are actually true.
Yeah, because like there are if you play the arcade parts of any Mortal Kombat game, most of the characters' endings are not canon, but there are a few exceptions.
Yeah, like take Shiva for example. They didn't put her in X because she actually left. That was actually a good way of getting rid of her, instead of just snipping them out.
Right.
I wish they would find a way to get rid of Reptile. That's the one who's die.
Oh yes, Reptile. Now, what I'm curious about is, what are they going to do with the Revenants now that they're ruling the Netherrealm?
Well, here's my assumption. They're probably, and this is a huge probably, they're probably going to bring back some of the characters in Armageddon. Like, think about it. Like, there was a crap ton of them, and there was some of them that people actually liked.
Yeah.
Like, some of them, like, part of a small assassination groups and organizations. They would be hired by people. I think those guys got killed in Armageddon, so they might be roaming around the Netherrealm. So those guys might be parts of either the Netherrealm or the Remnants.
Probably. And I am hoping that some of the NPCs from MKX do become playable characters in Mortal Kombat 11. Like those 4 characters that we talked about before. My guess is like some of them, or hopefully all of them, will become playable characters again.
Alright. Except for Striker. I'm sorry, but... Oh, wait. I'm sorry, but I have seen people play as Striker, and the first thing they do is shoot, grenade, do the roll, grab onto you, slam you down, shoot, grenade, and then fatality.
Is that like is he like the hard zoner? Does he fight from a distance?
Yes, he fights from a distance, and when he fights up close, it's BS. It's more BS than, like, Reptile's abilities are more realistic than Striker's.
Hi, young man.
Hi.
Well, he's a SWAT guy. What do you expect?
I know, but people have said all types of mean things, especially when they have to fight against Jax.
Oh yeah, Jax.
Police. Why is it? I don't like his saying, "Prepare for police brutality."
Oh. Police brutality coming up.
Yes. Fail. Epic fail. Just say that right now.
The dialogue?
For him against Jax and Jade, and just really real world issues right there. Like they shouldn't try to bring some real world issues. Yes. Now do you see where I'm going with that? Real world issues should not be put in video games. Like if he said like I'm gonna kick your ass like that, if he said that,
Yeah, but
that'd be neutral.
That's just so generic. That's so generic.
You don't think it was generic when he had that machine gun in one of the previous Mortal Kombat games? He had a machine gun. He would pull out an assault rifle and just shoot the living crap out of his opponent. You don't remember that?
No.
It was in one of the previous games.
Now, what I'm hoping for Mortal Kombat 11, this is what I think NetherRealm needs to do, is I think they need to put more time in character development with the newer characters like Jackie Briggs and Cassie Cage, and I'm trying to think, who were the other two?
Takeda,
and
shoot, who was the
Kungjin.
Yes,
Kungjin. Now they did have some sense of character development in MKX because each of them got their own chapters, but there needed to be more. Like if you're really going to push these characters onto newer audiences and provide a new generation of fighting characters, then there has to be some sense of character development so we have more sense of a way we can relate to them. I'm not saying they didn't do that at MKX. They did, but there just needed to be more.
Right. And okay, now what about DLC characters? I think okay, you're gonna probably agree with me this. Spawn. He's perfect. Spawn.
Yeah, I can see that.
Definitely. Or Blade.
Like, the Vampire Hunter?
Yes. He'll be wicked in this. Like, I know they're trying to stick with characters that can actually get away that actually brutalizes people. People already are saying they should have Deadpool in it, but that's just OP. If you think about it, like
if you know who Deadpool is, then you know that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's asking for too much. That's just overkill.
Yeah, and as much as I would love to see him do fourth wall breaks while he's in the middle of fighting and just like whack enemies with his own health bar, as much as I would love to see that, I just feel like that'd be a bit over the top, even though I know that's Deadpool's style.
Oh, I just thought of the world's most messed up character to have.
I'm afraid. What?
Chucky.
No.
Yes. Okay.
No, he's a doll.
No.
I know NetherRealm Studios loves their horror movies, but he's a doll.
Can you imagine, like, say, Fatality just sits there, he, like, say, drops a smoke bomb and it just disappears. Next thing you see, just like a wall of Chucky's, and your opponent walks up. Next thing you know, they all just wake up and just dog pound start stabbing the shit out of the.
Yeah, but he's a doll. He's way too small.
I know, that's the messed up part. That's why I said it's gonna be a messed up part.
That's way too small, and he'd be way too difficult to hit.
Okay, how about the Terminator?
Oh, yes. Now we're talking. I would love to see Terminator as a DLC character.
Yes.
Yes. And if you do put Terminator in as a DLC character, put in either actual lines from the movies or make Arnold Schwarzenegger the voice actor.
Right. Well, actually, they're most likely going to end up having to. They're going to have to use the armor. They're going to have to use Arnold. They're going to have to use that one. They're going to have to use all three of these guys. Like
the T-1000 and the TX.
Yeah, that lady and then
the cop.
Yeah. They're going to have to do again another Triborg, or they're going to have to call it something else. They're probably just going to simply call it Terminator series.
I don't know if they would do that, because I feel like with the sense of Triborg, I feel like you could only get away with that once, because it's like, when you have three characters mixed in one, how do I want to put this? I mean, with MKX, they had the three different variations for each character. I don't know if they're going to do that in Mortal Kombat 11.
Well, when they did the variations, people mostly tried to stick with the originals.
Mm-hmm.
But not for Alien. They couldn't do anything about that. That one was different. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see much of a difference. Well, I saw a bit of a difference for Predator. I like the idea how they put Alien versus Predator in.
Oh, yeah.
That was real cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, was that a bloodbath. Oh, don't forget about Leatherface versus Jason.
Yes.
Oh, my
Battle of the Slasher Villains. Battle of the Slasher Villains. That was awesome.
The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that was real cool. But then round two, Oh my god! I think both of the characters, like one match, the match actually froze.
Oh.
The match froze because they were both matching so many butts and the game just crashed.
The game couldn't handle it.
No, because
Wow.
they were doing, both of them were hitting each other back and forth. They would hit, person gets up, hits them back. It was just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then the game just crashed.
Oh wow.
That's how bad it was. Like, it was really cool. Like the only if they end up putting, like, I know people would like to have Wolverine in it, but he can't do very many long distance attacks unless they use all of Baraka's abilities.
Well, he could just be like a close range brawler.
Yeah, but Mortal Kombat characters, all Mortal Kombat characters need to have a long, mid, and close.
Well, I'm sure he could probably throw in some leaping attacks that would have him lunge forward or something like that.
True. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other horror movie characters put going, because a lot of them have already been used.
Not Ghostface. Ghostface hasn't been used.
Who's Ghostface?
From Scream.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah.
That was his name?
Yeah, that's always been his name.
Oh.
I did a quick Google search all of that a while ago.
Let me think. We've used Freddy Krueger. We've used Jason. We've used Leatherface. We used Alien and Predator.
Michael Myers. Michael Myers has
from Halloween?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because we know how much NetherRealm Studios loves their horror movies.
Right. Now, it would be awesome, like, even if they did, like, say, put Chucky into it, they would have to put his bride into it.
I just don't see that working, given how small they are. It would just be way too much of an advantage.
Yeah.
Like, only Lowe's would be able to hit them and nothing else.
Right. How about the It Clown? We all float down here.
Oh, I forgot about him. Especially since he just had a new movie come out, like, what, a year ago?
Yeah, they're probably going to go with... I think they're going to go with the original one, because that one stands out more. Because
probably, because the original was way more colorful as opposed to the new one where it's just red and white.
Yeah.
But I bet you, if they do put the It Clown in the new Mortal Kombat game, they're probably going to have the base costume be the colorful one.
Yeah.
And then have another costume be the red and white from the more recent one.
Yeah. Or we could have Johnny from The Shining game.
Oh, right.
Here's Johnny. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Wait, how about Jigsaw? I know he's not really that scary, but he's creepy.
I don't see him as much of a fighter. Jigsaw was... like, technically, like, he's like this puppet.
I know, but, like, someone made...
And he's not technically a fighter. He's just, like, more behind-the-scenes kind of guy, running things from...
I would say Hannibal Lecter, but...
from Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, I actually seen him fight. That man knows how to throw a severe punch. He bites... Really? Yeah, he actually can throw a serious punch.
Okay.
Like, they did have him, like, do a bit of a fight scene once. Man throws a punch. And
okay.
Even though he's a cannibal, he has some ridiculous sharp teeth.
Okay, so there are some more horror movie characters that NetherRealm Studios can use.
Yeah.
Now, what about other Mortal Kombat characters that could be used as DLC? Because at NKX, there was Trevor, but there was also Tremor and Bo' Rai Cho.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to think. We forgot about Rain. He was also an NPC in Mortal Kombat X.
I forgot about him.
Mm-hmm. They could probably use him as a DLC just to make up for the fact that we couldn't play as him in MKX. And, let me think. They could probably use other NPCs as DLC. Granted, that would be really cheap, but hey, it's better than nothing.
They probably could bring back Blaze. Possibly.
Blaze. Remind me who that is.
He's from Armageddon. He was the character that was on fire.
Oh, okay. I remember.
You're probably going to end up agreeing with me that they should have probably made this as one of Scorpion's skins.
What?
In X, Ghost Rider.
Do not get me started. You know he's my favorite superhero, okay?
I know, Ghost Rider would be so perfect.
Yeah,
he would be perfect, but they were going to make him as a skin for Scorpion because the both of them are hotheads. Okay, you get the punch me. You get the punch me for that horrible joke.
Shame. Shame on
That's
you.
worse. That's even worse.
But anyway, like, he's kind of already in a fighting game. He's in the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Granted, he doesn't get much attention, but still.
Right.
Marvel vs. Capcom already took him.
Yeah, I'm grateful they took out Noob. But I know...
Noob Cybot.
I know they're going to bring
him.
I know they're going to bring him back.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, y'all better get rid of his Shadow Slam ability.
As much as people want to, I don't think they're going to. Just because people, I guess, they're probably getting so used to his playstyle that taking away some iconic moves would just ruin it for someone. Dude. I know how much you hate him. I know you hate him with a burning passion.
My best friend, every time we play Mortal Kombat 9, he would always pick Noob Saibot and Reptile when we did 2 versus 2. As soon as it said get ready, set fight, Shadow Slam, Shadow Slam, Shadow Slam, the entire match. He would refuse to do any other move. And even if I beat him, he would have Reptile as a secondary character. He would block the entire time. He would hit me once, keep blocking the entire time until the timer runs out. He would win. That's how he always wins. Those are the only 2 ways he would beat me.
But I find it hard to believe that Noob Saibot would come back because he got sucked into Quan Chi's Solnado on MK9, and I don't know how he's going to come back from that. I honestly don't.
He might become the new Ermac.
No, I don't see that.
What if we had, say, the world's most psychotic clown, second most psychotic clown, join us?
You're going to say Joker, aren't you?
That's the number 1. Number 2 goes to Needles from Twisted Metal.
Oh, Twisted Metal.
Like, his weapon of choice is a machete, a jacked up machete.
The giant lacerated machete. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and, like, they can just go wild with that because there's so many different versions of them.
I can see that, but if any of you have played Twisted Metal, it's just weaponized vehicular warfare. That's it.
Right.
But there's not much ground combat aside from that. I mean, if any of you have seen him do ground combat, then please tell us about it, because I would love to see that.
Yeah.
And if we do get to see Needles in action outside of his card Sweet Tooth, then I think
that would be awesome.
Then I think great, put him in.
I'm trying to figure out any other DLC characters that would be perfect for, or just like regular characters. I already know someone's thinking, oh, put Darth Vader or Darth Maul or someone from Star Wars. No, that would be just... If you want to put someone from a space movie, you might as well put someone from Star Trek. That way we can see them get their ass kicked.
I don't see that happening.
I know.
I mean, the closest thing we got to that was Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah, that's as close as we're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would be hilarious if they put, like, a famous movie star in it.
I think we've already brought that up with Terminator.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
We need one more DLC character.
We need to, like, I think there should be more female characters.
Yeah, we
definitely.
Who was that one DLC character from MK9 who just kept bathing in people's blood?
Scarlet.
Scarlet. I think.
Yeah, she was from She was from
MK9. She was one of Shao Kahn's servants.
She was also, like, before they made Mortal Kombat Complete. When you were playing in just a regular 9, you would see her chained up.
Yeah.
So she was already there. Mm-hmm. But when they created the Complete, you get to play as her. But when you go to the arena where Shao Kahn's sitting on his throne, she's not there.
Oh, of course.
It's Jade that's there now.
Jade. Oh, I forgot about Jade.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, she got killed. So that's,
yeah, she's technically still a Revenant, but
Katana.
Did we see her in MKX?
No.
Katana was a Revenant too.
Yeah, but Katana took Jade's weapons.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
when she had
one of her variations was using Jade's pole.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't think we've seen her in MKX.
Nope. They cut her out.
I mean, I think she was showed as a Revenant in MK9, but that was the last we've heard from her.
Yeah.
So there's someone else to bring back if you're looking for more female characters.
Right. Definitely. But Now, a lot of people were mad about the what was that? What was that guy's name from 9 that got killed? The Minotaur guy, the Centaur guy.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
They
I never
finally
remember
bring him, like, in one of the previous ones, they finally let you play as him. Like, when he first play as him, you see a horse and everything, but then when they bring him back, he's a two-legged.
Really?
Yeah, they brought him back as a two-legged character, because they couldn't figure out a way to make a four-legged character.
Cannot even picture that.
They did. It's legit. They actually brought him back. They brought him in Armageddon, I think, as a two-legged character. I think I can I'll pull up a photo.
I cannot even picture that. Well, I think we got enough DLC characters right now.
Yeah. Anyway, there might be a continuation of this, so if there is, you'll know about it.
Yeah, and let us know what you think other DLC characters could be in Mortal Kombat 11 in the comments below.
Right. Follow me on Facebook and on Twitter. I'll have this link to that down below. You can follow him.
The Shazamuel. Link will be in the description.
God. Alright, this is Rocky and Bleach fan logging out.
And I am the Shazamuel.
Deuces, YouTube.